Hello, NBA fans. Every day we have news about the Los Angeles Lakers. I'm a Lakers fan and I ask for your help by subscribing to the channel and giving me your thumbs up. The Los Angeles Lakers have suffered humiliating defeats, and this has bothered fans who like and know that the Lakers are a famous franchise and always want to win championships. But what problems have affected the Lakers this season? There are several factors, listed below. The lack of depth in the current roster. The rotation is terrible, with inconsistent players who cannot maintain scoring during games. LeBron James has just turned 41 and does not have the same performance, especially playing without the ball. Frequent injuries have sidelined several players. Terrible defense, and it needs defensive reinforcements. Confusing lineups, confusing rotations, made by coach J.J. Redick, who cannot maintain a standard of technical and tactical play. Inexperience of coach J.J. Redick in overcoming the relationship problems of the roster. Delay by executive Rob Pelinka in hiring solid, athletic, and defensive players. All these items mentioned have influenced the Lakers' performance. There are already NBA analysts calling for J.J. Redick's dismissal as head coach because he has been immature in several statements and has always blamed the players for the losses, which has caused conflicts within the roster. Others are calling for Rob Pelinka's departure, or even both could be fired when Mark Walter invests in winning the championship. One executive that Lakers owner Mark Walter has already stated he wants to hire is Sam Presti of the Oklahoma City Thunder. Presti built the Thunder from scratch, betting on talent development and exemplary management, even without large financial investments. The logic is simple: if he did it in Oklahoma, imagine what he could do with all the financial power of Los Angeles. You take a guy like that, give him all the financial resources, and things become very different. That's exactly the model they applied to the Dodgers, and it may be what they're planning for the Lakers. And nothing seems to be an obstacle for Mark Walter. Mark Walter has already demonstrated that he has no problem letting go of employees if he sees that there are better options available. What is clear is that we are only in the first chapters of this new era for the Lakers. And, if the Dodgers' history serves as a benchmark, no possibility can be ruled out, not even a move for Sam Presti. Even if he couldn't bring Sam Presti to the Lakers, Mark Walter could still work on improving the roster, and it wouldn't be surprising if the Lakers fired Rob Pelinka and J.J. Redick. And the new Lakers owner could hire a new executive and a new coach. J.J. Redick's meeting points out flaws in Lakers players. Coach held closed-door meeting with athletes to point out problems in recent weeks. Coach J.J. Redick had a heavy meeting with Los Angeles Lakers players after their third consecutive NBA loss. According to the coach, the idea was to have an unpleasant conversation with his athletes. After all, he was reportedly irritated not only with the results but also with his team's performances. "The truth is uncomfortable," said J.J. Redick. "So you have to say what needs to be said. That's how things are." The Lakers are fifth in the West with 19 wins and 10 losses, but have been losing momentum. Until now, the team was closer to the Denver Nuggets and San Antonio Spurs. However, the bad streak has left the team in a position to lose its spot in the direct playoff zone. For Redick, he himself is to blame for decisions he has made, but points out that the team lacks organization on both sides of the court. Much of this happened after LeBron James returned from injury. LeBron James makes shocking claim about Lakers coaching staff. Veteran forward LeBron James had a lot to say after his Los Angeles Lakers were routed, 128-106, by the Detroit Pistons on his 41st birthday on Tuesday. Of all the things he said, the most head-turning was James' revelation that the Lakers coaching staff has explicitly directed him to play off the ball this season. "I haven't really been on the ball," James told reporters after finishing with 17 points, 4 assists, 4 rebounds and 5 turnovers, while shooting 6 of 17 from the field. "I don't know if you've watched our games this year, but I haven't really been on the ball as much. I've been playing off the ball a lot." Austin Reeves' injury factor. James admitted he could be entrusted with more ball-handling duties due to Austin Reeves' injury, but it's not something J.J. Redick has asked him to do. It's something, ball handling, I can get back into, but you've gotta get back into the rhythm of that, he stressed. AR and Luka Doncic get us into our offense. Marcus Smart has now stepped into helping in that role. If the coaches ask me to play on ball, then I can do that. But I've been playing mostly off the ball this year, James added. When asked if he has a personal preference, James said, "Nah. Whatever helps the team win. It don't matter." LeBron James, career low USG %. The numbers back up James' claims. Through 15 games thus far, he has a USG % of 26.1, which is the lowest mark of his illustrious 23-year career. Mind you, that percentage was significantly lower in November, 22.1%, when James was trying to get acclimated to being the third option behind Luka Doncic and Austin Reeves. For context, James had a USG % of 29.1 last season, 28.5 the year before and 32.2 in the 2022-23 season. When the Lakers won their last championship in 2020, he had a USG % of 30.8 in the regular season and 29.6 in the playoffs. Another key number to note is the career-low mark of points plus assists James has helped accumulate. When he's on the floor, James is assisting on 37.4% of the baskets made by the Lakers. That number has dipped more than 5 percentage points since last year. Lakers offense hits new lows. It's rather interesting that LeBron James has shed light on the role assigned to him by the Lakers coaching staff, just days after Redick's comments about the offense being unorganized since the veteran star's return to the team mid-November. "Since we've gotten Bron back, we haven't been as organized offensively," Redick said earlier this week. "Too many random possessions. That's on me. It's those three things: defensive clarity, role clarity, and offensive organization." Earlier in the season, the Lakers' most pressing issue was their defense. In December, though, their offense has also fallen off a cliff. Through 12 games, Redick's men averaged just 112.4 points, a significant drop from the 120.6 mark in November. Their assist numbers also dropped from 26.1 to 22.8 within a month. The Lakers, 5-7, were one of the worst teams in the league in December, ranking 22nd in win %, 24th in points, dead last in assists and 26th in defensive rating. They will try to right the ship in the first game of 2026 against the Memphis Grizzlies on Friday. Lakers offer worrying injury update on key starter after Pistons loss. The Los Angeles Lakers will be without Rui Hachimura, groin strain, for at least one more week, head coach J.J. Redick announced before Tuesday's 128-106 loss to the Detroit Pistons. He'll be out around a week, Redick told reporters, while confirming that Hachimura suffered his injury during Sunday's win over the Sacramento Kings. "He'll miss a couple of games, and we'll get him ramped up. Hopefully, he's playing again next week," Redick said of his team's starting power forward. Hachimura, shooting a career-high 44.5% from three, has been the Lakers' most efficient and consistent knockdown shooter this week, which is saying a lot for a team that ranks 25th in the league in 3P%. Although Luka Doncic, 3.4, and Austin Reeves, 2.7, have averaged more made threes per game than Hachimura, 1.8, the Lakers' starting backcourt hasn't been as efficient, with Doncic shooting 32% from deep. J.J. Redick said the target is to have Rui Hachimura back early next week from his right calf soreness. He will also miss Friday and Sunday versus MEM. Lakers can't find a rhythm. Hachimura sat out Tuesday's game, forcing the Lakers to trot out their 17th different starting combination this season through just 31 contests. With both Hachimura and Reeves, grade 2 calf strain, sitting out, Redick started DeAndre Ayton, Jake LaRavia, LeBron James, Marcus Smart and Luka Doncic. That first-time unit did not fare well, as LaRavia, -18, and Smart, -24, shot a combined 4 of 13 from the floor and became nearly unplayable from an offensive standpoint. Unfortunately for the Lakers, they may have no option but to persist with the same starting five when they face the Memphis Grizzlies on Friday. LeBron James has urged his teammates to embrace a next-man-up mentality, while admitting that the plethora of injuries has hindered his team from developing any sustained rhythm. Lakers injury concerns mount. "We haven't had our full team all year," said James, who has missed 16 games thus far, via ESPN's Dave McMenamin. "We have our all-star two-guard, Reeves, out, Rue is out, Gabe, Vincent, has been out for a minute, Jackson, Hayes, just came back. It's very hard to get a rhythm and chemistry when you don't know which guys you're playing with every night. No excuses, we still have to go out and execute," James added. Redick echoed James' sentiments in his post-game news conference. "The players, staff, everybody, we've really tried to play the right way every night and have the right intent," Redick said of the Lakers' injury concerns, via LA Times. "The flow of lineups and rotations and all that has been challenging for everybody, not just the coaches. It's a challenge for the players. And building an identity is difficult. I think that's hard to figure out with this team right now." The loss to the Pistons meant that the Lakers ended the month of December with a 5-7 record and a negative points differential of -7.8. Even more worryingly, Redick's team allowed opponents to average 120.3 points per game through 12 games in the month. The Lakers, 20-11, will try to turn things around in their first game of 2026 when they host the Memphis Grizzlies, 15-18, on Friday. Lakers' Austin Reeves facing tenuous contract situation. Los Angeles Lakers guard Austin Reeves is having a breakout season so far, averaging a career-high 26.6 points per game. But his contract situation is looming over the Lakers, who are under pressure to make big moves ahead of February's trade deadline. Clutch Points NBA reporter Brett Siegel discussed Reeves' situation Tuesday on the Clutch Scoops podcast. He said rival teams are beginning to wonder about Reeves if he hits the open market. "Reeves is just a very interesting scenario that keeps getting brought up when we talk to rival teams around the league," Siegel said. "It's hard to imagine the Lakers will trade him, but he will most likely opt out and enter free agency as one of the better guys on the market. Teams are going to pursue him." Reeves is making $13.7 million this season and has a $14.8 million player option next season. He'll likely decline his option and pursue a max contract. Will the Lakers give him the full max? Does he want to be the number 2 to Luka Doncic in LA long-term? Or will he pull a Jalen Brunson to leave to be a star elsewhere? Siegel later said that he doesn't expect the Lakers to trade Reeves, but that they may listen to offers if they're hesitant to give him a big payday. If they are hesitant about offering him a max deal, and they are concerned that he could look at other offers in the offseason, I think you have to do your due diligence to see what they can potentially give you. It will be a moot point if the team and Reeves quickly agree to a deal, but it's worth monitoring as the Lakers search the trade market for upgrades. Lakers trade idea suggests unexpected player as target. The Los Angeles Lakers are expected to be players in the NBA trade market this season. While the idea of the Lakers striking another shocking trade to land a player like Giannis Antetokounmpo, after picking up Luka Doncic last season, might grow into a popular idea, the Lakers probably aren't thinking as big. Right now, it's apparent that the Lakers' biggest need is a 3-and-D player. Herb Jones of the New Orleans Pelicans is a prime example, as he's become the most popular target linked to the Lakers at this point. However, the Lakers don't seem close to landing Jones. As the Pelicans aren't ready to hit the reset button, they are currently planning to keep Jones on board. Should the Lakers think outside of the box? The Athletic's Sam Vecini recently floated an interesting name that might not be as popular, Ochai Agbaji. The NBA writer believes that taking a flyer on Agbaji could be a positive scenario for the Lakers, and it might not come at a high cost. Agbaji entered the NBA in 2022. Coming out of Kansas, he landed on the Cleveland Cavaliers as the 14th overall pick. 1 month before his rookie season started, Agbaji was traded to the Utah Jazz. He ended up playing 59 games as a rookie. After seeing the court for 51 games during his second season, Agbaji was traded to the Toronto Raptors midway through the 2023-2024 season. Last year was his first full season with the Raptors. He appeared in 64 games, starting in 45 of those matchups. Seeing the court for 27.2 minutes per game, he shot 49% from the field and drained 39% from three. Agbaji posted 10.4 points, 3.8 rebounds, and 1.5 assists per game. With the Raptors changing things up, Agbaji hasn't had as many opportunities this year. In the 26 games he's played, the young veteran has averaged 4.7 points and 2.4 rebounds, while shooting 42% from the field. He is seeing the court for just 17 minutes per game. Agbaji is certainly more of a gamble in the sense that the Lakers are picking up a player on a young player, who is on a down year, and lacks playoff experience. After shooting 39% from deep last season, he has made just 17% of his shots from three, taking only 1.5 attempts per game. As far as playoff appearances go, Agbaji has yet to play in the postseason. He might be a player the Lakers could target as a secondary option, but LA will likely keep its eyes on more prominent targets for now. 2025 NBA MVP odds, Nikola Jokic off board after injury. Who will win the league's most coveted individual honor this year? It appears that it won't be three-time winner Nikola Jokic. The Nuggets superstar suffered a hyperextended left knee in Denver's loss to the Heat on Monday, and he will now be sidelined for at least 4 weeks, meaning he will miss around 17 games. In order for a player to win MVP, he needs to play at least 65 of 82 games. Jokic hasn't missed a game this season, but if he does miss the next 17 games, he wouldn't be able to miss a game the remainder of the season if he hoped to be MVP eligible. As of Monday evening, prior to the injury, he was the favorite to win the award. Now, he's no longer on the odds board. With that, let's take a look at the odds at DraftKings Sportsbook as of December 30th, as well as what to know about the top candidates. This page may contain affiliate links to legal sports betting partners. If you sign up or place a wager, Fox Sports may be compensated. Read more about sports betting on Fox Sports. Regular season MVP 2025-26. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Thunder, -450. What to know, SGA is second in the NBA in scoring, and his Thunder have the best record in the NBA. He is also in the midst of a remarkable streak of 103 consecutive 20-point games, the second most in NBA history, trailing only Wilt Chamberlain, 126. Luka Doncic, Lakers, +370. What to know, a fitter-looking Doncic is leading the NBA in scoring, and the Lakers have been among the top 5 in the West standings for a majority of the season, despite missing LeBron James for 16 of 29 games. Cade Cunningham, Pistons, +5,000. What to know, the Pistons have been the second-best team in the NBA for a majority of the season, and are the top team in the East behind their star point guard. Cunningham is second in the NBA in assists behind Jokic. Jalen Brunson, Knicks, +6,000. What to know, Brunson is 7th in the NBA in scoring, and the Knicks have the second-best record in the East behind Detroit.